Welcome back to the Michigan-Iowa game from a number of weeks ago. There's a lot of good things happening here. I wanted to get one more episode in for the Michigan-Iowa game here. Michigan's got the big kid I really like who looks like he might be out right now. And I really like this number three for Iowa, who also may be out right now, unless let's see somewhere else. So the more I'm watching these games and breaking them down, the more I'm seeing these teams really go hard and aggressive over the ball screens, right? To stay connected, to level them off, to maybe need less help on the back end, to be a little bit more physical on the passing angles, right? So Iowa goes over hard here. He's able to support 14. I've been really impressed with as well. Looks like we're running this right into a dribble handoff, and 14 is going to roll it right into a ball screen slip, right? So an early roll. So really good action here. Here comes the ball screen. 14 knows he's going to be early rolling and slipping it on the dribble handoff. There's the ball screen, and then he just gets away weak, hoping that his man goes with him. But his man kind of loses touch with him. But right here, everybody is cycling up. Early roll, right, to where you get a pretty good, and I'm learning about, some of these kids I don't know anything about, right? This 14 who's impressed me with a lot of these games, right? Early roll. So he's planning, he's not rolling. He's just planning on his high left foot and just stepping and going and throwing a hand target. And even though they moved on the airtime of the ball and dropped, he still caught it in the paint. And it's a jump hook or right jump hook, right? And Iowa coach McCaffrey looks like he's pretty upset. He's upset with his team, I think, not the officiating, right? So Iowa on the fast break here. I don't see three in the game, but this is 20. But look how you have to hug the dead three. And even when the ball gets shifted and changed, you still got to play them, right? But my guys, look how we're not catching and dribbling. We're catching and reading. We're catching and looking at the rim. We're looking at the post. We're looking at action, right? That is what they do. That is what these elite guys do. Catch, the ball gets changed floors. He immediately is looking away to go pin down. We're letting the post settle in. We've got, this big dude underneath. We're looking at him. There's the spin and a cutaway. Let him play. 2 pounds, left-handed jump hook. Looks really good, right? 1, 2, 3, spin to a left, a left jump hook, right? So it's tied up 23-23, and it's really done because Iowa's not pounding the ball. So we're changing the floor here via dribble with a pin down, where in a screening situation where I don't think you can have 23 to a dribble, a pin down, to a dribble handoff, to an immediate ball screen, right? And look at how they stay connected and over the top on all of it. To a pin down, right? And they're jacked up here, right? Good on Michigan. Really great defensive possession here. They're messed up. Look at how he protects on the back cut. They change it and switch it. They're going to switch it back here. And he's able to get downhill to a play. But I like what Michigan does here this whole play. Watch. So here it is. This is great defense. They're running it to a pin down, to a dribble handoff, to a ball screen. They're not switching things. This dude's just competing, right? Here's a pin down. They get jacked up. He competes, throws his hand, stays connected there, gets beat on a back cut. This guy helps him. He ends up coming to a big. Here comes a pin down this way. They switch it back. Wow, there's a lot of good things happening here. But they just get beat off the dribble. It's going to happen. You're going to get beat off the dribble. I really like how they competed right there. Good on Michigan, right? High ball screen, probably going over because that's what they've done the whole day. It could be a roll, replace. There's an early roll, kind of an early roll, right? And nobody fills the top, and they just don't level the dribble off. There's a baseline drive, baseline kick. So you've always got to have these outlets, right? He airballs it. But understand this is what we're trying to work with our group. They switch it. He gets downhill, and there's your drift. There's ball side kick, diagonal kick. Somebody spaced up in the eye cut area. Draw and kick. Now, how do we control the weak side of the floor? And hopefully better than that, right? So watch this guy go in. My guys, as much as we talk about weak side rebounding, listen, this is what we tell our kids. If this guy's a grade 3, if he's a grade 3, he's missing 6. You know what I mean? He's going to miss 6 if he's a grade 3. which means he's missing 6. And I think 5 are coming off this way. I think 1 or 2 are going to be right here. And I think, a 4 or 5 are going to be right here on the back end. So let's figure out how we can just get these rebounds and not be soft like that. Right? So my guys that are watching this, we have to be better, tougher, stronger, more determined on the weak side. He's calling defenses out. We get the ball to one side of the floor. We change it via dribble. Look, and they seal it, and they just throw it up to the rim. Let's see how he gets there. Where's the big? Look at him outrun everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going. So the big has everybody beat, right? And this guy is just in the hole, just has to guard him because of size. Tries to butt front him, tries to front him, and the matchups just don't allow for it simply because this guy right here outran everybody. And he doesn't even look like he's working that hard, right? And his ability to get to the nail, keep it under control, and throw it over the top. What a great play. Last one here. Wow. This kid looks like the Jokic kid from Denver, doesn't he? But without the jump shot, right? So ball screen to roll to the nail. He drives it down. Look, he rolls, but he doesn't get it. This guy's guarding here because everybody's going to stunt to the big that can play, right? And he just catches it nail. And this 14 I really like. He's active. Look, but this is the guy guarding him. Watch how good this is. My guys. Locked up, keeps his dribble alive, goes to the big, and look, just cutting. Loses vision with his man. Boom. Right? He's gonna see that on tape. Right? So, part 4, part 5 of the Michigan-Iowa game. A lot of good things happening here. Really like how Michigan's defending and how competitive they are over ball screen, dribble, handoff, rolls, kicks and all that, and how they compete on all that. Right? I really like how number 1 plays. And I really like 14. So I really like this Michigan team. It's too bad they're 13-10 and a bubble team. May not make the tournament. 7-6 in league. I think they won this game by, I don't think they won by 20, but maybe 10 or so. I don't know. But I feel like they won. So they'd be 8-6 in league, right? The Big Ten only has, actually has 4 or 5 teams ranked. So it's a great league. Michigan's doing well after having a couple great seasons with Juwan Howard there. So, listen, if you could subscribe to this, I'd appreciate it. Any comments are always appreciated as well. Thank you, and look for the next episode soon.